You forget where we were going.
So
Some temple or whatever.
we
One of the
basically,
temples to hang out.
yeah, we're literally just going like to the last temple we long rested at, where the wizard died, because
Yeah,
it's probably safer there than anywhere
because we're
else.
because we're bleeding out.
Bleeding out is a
Well,
strong
I'm not,
word,
Throw it
but
away.
because like we did kind of kick the shit out of that guy super fucking hard.
yeah.
Good work. He tasted disgusting.
Yeah, by bleeding out, I mean 4 points of damage.
I think I took like 10 over the like 30 and a crit that Josh did to me, because a good chunk of it was fire damage.
Okay,
You guys
hit
took
around-
damage?
I know,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I got hit with a fireball. I'm surprised only one of them hit me.
Like, literally, the only reason we're long resting is because we need spells back.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. Imagine needed a long rest to be up at full strength.
What do you take me for? A fucking, like, casters? Gross.
Give me a 15-minute nap and I'm ready to go.
Oh, God.
I just need 10 minutes and a pint of ale. Let's send it.
Technically, it's an hour, but that'll do.
Yeah.
Then you got all the fancy beer.
That's what do you think the ale's for? It's to pass the other 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Short rest for your short rest.
I mean, a short rest wouldn't be bad for me. I can kind of make either work.
Yeah, but there's no rush to, like, there's no particular reason we can't do a long rest, right?
Look,
Yeah.
if we're fucking with a Grand Celestial, I need 4th level spells.
I kind of agree with that personally.
If you want this to go even remotely well, I need those spells.
Like, it's not even a question. This shit needs to happen. It's like, what's this? Have you guys seen, like, what is the Happy Friends show? It's like, Alan, we are so fun.
Smiling friends.
That's
Smiling
what it
friends,
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
hold on for a second. Alan.
We are so
Look, no matter which way we slice this, fucking, we came out here for Lucas's shit, and now we're fucking with some Celestial. First, I need a nap, and maybe an ale. Graham, do you happen to have any on you?
Regular stuff.
So
Wait, we did steal from the devil, didn't
Yeah, we got, like, some really nice ale, wines, and some very fine whiskey.
we? Lovely.
Yep.
yeah, just
Not
alcohol.
touching the ale
That's
yet.
all he had.
And the two important things. Oh yeah, we're giving Grem the tiara, right? The little crown.
It was a bangle.
Bangle.
It was a
I have-
bangle that the devil was wearing on its horn, like a earring.
He was wearing a whole tiger.
Dude, that's crazy.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, before we do tap into that ale, maybe we shouldn't. Now that I think about it, this is a devil.
I need to reverse
disease-
engineer this shit. What are you talking about? You're not touching it.
Oh yeah, and if I'm correct, y'all headed back here, right?
I
To the
believe
temple
so.
that I got geoduded at.
Yes, yes. So everyone knows. Calling that
Neola's temple. Yep. Yep.
I need to
Cool.
find our previous chat so I can. I need my lore back. Here we go. Let me go copy this somewhere. There we go. Give it.
And we'll go ahead and also put in.
No, Acrobat Pro, I do not want your free trial. Fuck off.
Oh,
There you go.
slight aside, Lettuce, I did find out that you can in fact access the old 4th edition, or not 4th edition, excuse me, 5th edition stat blocks and classes and such
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond. They just hide it super fucking obnoxiously.
Oh, of course they do, but come on. At this point, it's just like drop them everywhere you can. Use other resources, you know.
Yeah, but my character sheets are still here, so
Nah, that's fair.
I was telling you, man, if you don't want to support Wizards of the Coast anymore, when are we learning Pathfinder?
Yeah.
dude, I used to play Pathfinder. What you talking about? Learning.
I mean, hey, I'm glad the rest of us would need to learn.
Maybe someday.
No, I'll
I know
admit.
it's-
I had to stop playing
Pathfinder's very
Pathfinder
different.
when you needed a specialized app to like calculate all your advantage and disadvantage numbers.
That's why people
Yeah,
like
my-
5e more, because it just didn't need to fucking bother with a bunch of shit.
The thing is, with 5e, it's already there. We've already purchased it. My whole thing is continued support of Wizards of the Coast, if that makes sense.
Right. But again, it kind of comes back to a thing like, when do you decide, like, if it's worth it anymore? And if it's still not worth it to you, it's whatever. But also, like,
Well,
the thing that
Everything's available.
the thing that I was pissed off at Wizards of the Coast about ended 3 years ago. I won my fight, so I don't care anymore.
Well, the thing is, they have not made things better, from what I can tell.
No, they're trying to monetize it further.
Exactly. And here's the thing, 5e and all of those books, all those things, all those documents, everyone already owns. Everyone already has. Everyone's already spent money on and has ownership of. That's
5e is
it.
the new 3.5.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
So
Because it's
we'll just
5.5,
keep
that's
using
what it is.
that being said, we still need to chat to do advance
There-
the rules at some point.
There
sooner than
is
later.
chats need to be had about that, because, like I mentioned, the questions are coming up, and I knew it was going to. It was originally going to be with Corbin, but he kind of let go of the weapon masteries for a little bit. And now with Kim coming in, he's got some shit he wants to use with it. So I'm like, oh baby, there's conversations that got to happen now.
Yeah, no, and that'll be good for everyone. 'Cause
Yep.
there's stuff that everyone will benefit from.
We
I
can talk
agree.
about that later. I'm in the process of switching to 5.5 for other campaigns myself. It's a bit hard. There's a lot of new stuff.
There's some really cool stuff in there. I like what they fixed the problem I have with Bard spell list, so I'll give them that at least.
All right. That being said, y'all have made it back to Neola's temple, and have fun. Let me know when y'all are ready to continue. Oh, yeah. So you know, when you're at the Devil Temple, you did see the White Rabbit go eastbound. this way.
Yes, towards the other temple, correct?
Yes. All right. Y'all got it from there.
Hey Josh, have I received that sending yet? Or are we still waiting
No,
on?
not
Alright,
yet.
cool. Cool.
It'll probably be towards the end of everything to make it easy. Anywho,
Fair enough.
So we're long resting.
I'm so glad to be back in the place with another dead body. Fuck.
Long resting and kind of discussing what to do next. Because, you know, we've kind of killed the gatekeeper of whatever else is going on here. I think Hope is going to try to do something here, Josh. And if this is too much for what I'm trying to do right now, feel free to stop me.
okay. What is your goal and what are you doing?
I want to see if I can get, like, a vibe from Aurelia using a connection with the sword that she has blessed to me at this point to find out, like, basically to ask her, what the hell is going on in this place? Who is it we're even walking into here, potentially? And, like, I'll make, like, a spellcraft roll or something. I'll burn a spell slot. What do you want me to do for this here?
You focus on the sword, and I want you to roll a. We'll do a spellcasting roll.
Spellcasting, that's going to be +5 from charisma, plus proficiency, so +8.
And do you keep the sword sheathed, or do you take it out?
I think I keep it sheathed for now.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, then I'll take it out and see if I can make that work instead.
Oh, wait, is that the one where you can stab God and it does like a bajillion damage but once?
Yeah.
I think if you unsheath that, it's like pulling the pin on a grenade. I think.
Is that the specifics of it? Because I actually don't know. I
vaguely remember.
You're the
I
one
don't
who
know,
got,
though.
like, you're the one who cast Identify and got all the specifics on it. I've never gotten an answer on that.
Where's my fucking notes? Look, I'm gonna assume that's a grenade. Don't pull it.
Okay, fair enough. Then I'll just leave the sword inside the sheath for now.
Don't fuck with magic shit. It's bad.
Okay, that's a pretty alright roll here. 15 plus 8 is a 23.
All right. You focus in on the blade, and you sense nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
There's no response. There's no communication. To demand or to speak to a god or an angel or anything that is of this other plane requires high magic or other things.
Okay.
Legend lore.
All right. Anyone else?
I would love to cast Legend Lore. Actually, hold up. What level is that spell?
You have 6 level spells?
I would love to. Unfortunately, guess it's fucking not give us a level up in 2 years.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
That's it's 5th level.
I'm currently looking to like get some burn cream because I got hit with a fireball earlier. I'm just like tending to wounds, trying to rest up and study up on some old celestials, like to try to find some like more information about this like lost angel of truth.
Sounds good. You are in a temple with some old books that the old mage Naola had. You can roll a check if you'd like.
Word.
Take a bardic. My last
What
one
would
for the
be
day.
better, history or religion?
This would be religion.
Word.
Take a bardic.
We'll take
It's my-
Bardic.
my
I
last
have-
one for the day.
I have not brushed up on the gods, but let's just see if raw intelligence just helps with this bitch.
D8?
Roll. Hold on.
Why not like that world animal?
No. 10? Fuck. Look, I don't know if this D8 will save me.
17? Hey?
17? You honestly have not heard much about this god, unfortunately.
Figured, lots of time.
Exactly, and unfortunately with a role like that, even going through these books and notes, you don't find anything.
Could I... Is it just look like, that... I don't know if I could tell from this, but like, was this looked like this was like some kind of heresy or some shit? Was this like creature like name erased from existence by people actively, or is it just like fell to time because people just weren't recording it?
It's hard to say. You know what you have known and what you have discovered, and everything that you've discovered is pretty much the first you've heard of this god.
Yeah.
Understood.
Which was just the journal that we found, which was destroyed toward the end.
What we don't know is what we don't know.
What we don't know
a
is...
lot more than we thought we did.
Yeah. I feel like if it comes down to it, I do have the sword to face down this mighty beast.
Is this
All
a
right.
fucking good idea?
Probably not. But, you know, it is what it is.
All right.
All right.
The other two, Lucas and Graham, are there anything that you would like to do before the night ends?
They're fucking
Not in
dead.
particular.
All right.
I'd like to try to spend some time disseminating the exact brewing like sequence and recipes of the ancient dwarven ale via my own brewer's insight.
Certainly. Go ahead.
Like taking small sips and taste testing and writing notes down.
Yeah, start making some brew checks.
All right.
Go ahead, make one.
Make one.
Make one.
11.
11.
Does that
Total?
have any? That comes with my proficiency bonus, right?
Yes, if you're
Okay.
proficient in it.
Yeah, 14.
14. An interesting flavor. Some spices and some brewing techniques to possibly get those spices. It'll take many more tries to possibly get it. To be honest, you actually just start enjoying it and you stop writing eventually. You down one of the ales and have a very pleasant rest. However, when you wake up, you'll be like, shoot. Crud. It's been a minute since you've had an ale so good that you end up forgetting where you're at and what you're doing.
Okay. Damn.
That's that good shit.
How many more ales do you got?
How many more ales?
Yeah. Mark off
Did
one.
you specify a number?
I don't
Yeah,
know that
I
we
think
ever
we
Yes,
got.
you did. Quantity 5.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. So there's one gone. You have 4
Yep.
more to hopefully learn how this is made before it's all gone.
Yep.
Forever, possibly. Who knows?
I mean, Brogy's just chemistry. Do you wish for some assistance on that? I could. At a later point in time, you know, if you want to test ales later, I could help a little bit where I can.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you
I re-
got any experience in brewcraft?
I do not in brewcraft specifically, but chemistry a little bit.
Alchemist tools, baby.
Why do I get the opinion that it would just be a massive waste of alcohol?
I'm not saying we do this now, and it would just be me assisting you, just giving the help action. You know, giving the advantage if I can.
Heard. Keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm not doing much of an accent because my throat's still fucked.
You're good,
All
dude.
good. I feel you.
It's like, why does this feel like it's gonna be a waste of alcohol? That's a fucked up thing to say to a guy who's like, hey, I can maybe help you figure this out.
Oh, I thought he was going for angle shooting of getting some free, like, high quality ale.
Hell no. I mean, that does
You're
sound
not even
nice,
gonna
but
share.
like, I would rather this recipe live to exist.
Okay, that
It's
is valid. You are you are Mr. Preservationist.
It's history itself. What is more historical than old family recipes?
That is surprisingly, like, noble for you, Murray.
Good food and good drink should always be around, and taste should not be lost to time. I would know. There was an old bakery over in Persona. Loved it. Was my favorite bakery. Went there for 20 years. I go one day. Old Sal had to close up shop because the chain competition was just putting him out of business. And I never. But he had my favorite fucking bread. Didn't share the recipe. Died 2 years later. Never got it from him. Still regret it to this day.
I can't believe he got run out of town by Smackdolans.
Nothing ever hurts more than losing your favorite bread from store, okay?
Capitalism.
Dude, the Wizards will put you out of business. Now everything's just fucking transmuted there.
I know, it's awful.
Oh, most places. There's at least a few that still do some hand cooking. Alright. Let's get real for a second. Are we gonna, like, try to release this thing? Like,
Releases.
we came here to help Lucas's family. Or his people over in his town.
Yeah, but
That's what-
shortcut.
Is this a shortcut? This seems like the most massive detour that we've taken so far. And for what? We don't know this creature.
Well,
What possible thing? Why is it trapped? Why is this history gone? Why is this rabbit leading us to places?
well, I would like to posit that the one person who could have given us all that information tried to kill us.
I can't exactly.
And they were a
disagree.
devil, so, like, hypothetically, do devils ever do things altruistically out of the
Deep-
benefit of, like, society?
In my experience,
Depends on the devil.
in my experience, DM, have I ever known a devil to do anything altruistically coming as a person who lived in Persona where these things were pretty common?
They are creatures of law, order, and usually personal gain. They can do things that can benefit others, but it usually is also out of a gain for their own.
Right.
Yeah, so they're opportunists.
From
They're
my
very much opportunists, but
from-
people can take advantage of that.
from my perspective, at least having lived in an area where these things are common is probably not the right word, but not unheard of. They usually tend to have a reason for doing the things that they're doing, either because they stand to gain something, or it's because they've lost something.
I can
I-
actually have a bit of an insight into this. I'm gonna let you finish. Please continue. But I
Well-
do have some insights into this.
I did also want to point out that the devil that was watching over all of this was a follower of the Archdevil of
Timmy.
Torment. Yeah. Yeah.
The Marquis of Infliction, the Archdevil of Torment.
Yes.
uh, some of his followers are actually clerics, believe it or not. They take disease within themselves and like take diseases that people are suffering from and put it in themselves. For what reason, I do not know, but the actual clerics in healing this process suffer from the disease. You could consider it altruistic, but the suffering is still shared. It it's equivalent, it's just being moved from one person to another. But there are clerics of Kivik. He does sometimes give out healing powers. For what reason? I don't know. He likes to see people fucking eat shit, I guess.
Well, I mean, how are you gonna watch someone eat shit if they're dead, you know? That's kind of like the last point you could watch them. The most amount of shit they could eat.
Even better, you can heal them, put them back up, and put them through more.
Yeah.
Watch them suffer along the whole trail.
So-
Healing magic is here.
Hey!
Look, if I get a fucking big ass hole in me and 6 seconds later there's no hole, I'm still gonna have trauma about getting stabbed in the stomach. It doesn't go away, I still got stabbed.
I guess I can't argue with that. I guess my thought process is this. If we didn't... and I understand if we don't want to take this further now. If we want to leave a note, say, do not come this way, do not trust the rabbit, we can do that. But we did just kind of kill the gatekeeper. The one guy in this area who was actively keeping people from stumbling onto this. And if somebody else does stumble onto this, I don't know. Truthfully, if it comes down to it, I think we're more equipped to handle a fight than 95% of other people walking through here.
How difficult would it be to deface the runes so that other people can't figure it out?
That's a good
I
question,
don't know,
DM.
give me 2 days and I could put this in a pile of ash.
I'm just saying, like, if I started like trying to just smack it with a warhammer, could I eventually chip away enough of the like surface of the stat's face so it's unrecognizable?
I mean, you could try.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of destruction of architecture though. Like, that's my
Yeah.
biggest problem.
Nope, I understand that.
Like, unless I know it's going to a good cause, I'd rather not deface anything architecturally significant.
Could be a good cause if this is barring off the apocalypse.
Yeah. If
I feel like there's too many things we don't have answers to just yet.
Agreed.
so, like, does crossing the fucking invisible like death wall itself do anything particularly dangerous, or do we still have a final button press?
I believe
Before,
there's
you
still
know-
one more button.
Well, my understanding of sealing magic, and generally how this works, is there's a
Do we
catalyst...
break the seals by crossing?
That's the question, and I don't know that we do. I think these are just the answer to the barrier on the outside, not of what's inside. And I'll make an intelligence check if you want to, Josh, to see if that's actually correct as I'm saying this out loud. Just from what I know of magic.
I mean, you have the Murray right there to.
That is also
bounce that
true.
information off of.
I would absolutely love to assist in this. I want to try to see, for the temples that we have been in so far, including the Devil's Lair, could I, like, map it out as, like, maybe this is part of, like, a summoning circle or, like, an abjuration thing to help seal something? Like,
Stealing circle.
yeah, does this look like, are these temples connected as, like, a mass, like, sealing circle within the area to keep this thing buried?
Roll a check. Roll a actual. I want you to roll an Arcana check with this.
Can I
Coming at you.
give him the help action as we're both, like, looking through this here?
Proficiency plus
It's all
8.
a summoning circle.
Sure.
Beautiful. Take it with advantage, little brother. You got this.
I would love advantage. It's hey, you got a mark?
I'm out, dude.
Fuck.
I gave you my last one earlier.
15. That's all I got. Look, I'm tapped.
Oh, did we rest yet?
No, we're still.
Fuck no.
We are in like the hours before we do.
Got it.
I mean, we could take a
Ain't no
short rest
shit.
because technically it hasn't been like even a full day since we started adventuring. I don't
If you,
think.
if
I
you take
feel
a
like
short
if
rest,
we
it's
keep
beneficial.
like taking advantage of the whole, we have as much time as we need, we're gonna have something very nasty show up to like make us run out of time.
I mean, we already have something very nasty we're trying to deal with at the moment. It's...
Yes, but there's gonna be something much more urgently nasty to move things along.
Oh no, the temple's crashing. Leave your map.
At this point, looking at Lucas's village, out of sight, out of mind of you all, a bear is wandering through and proceeds to use a statue as a scratching post as it falls to the ground, breaking into 100 pieces.
A fucking bear?
The Tarrasque appears in Lucas's village and everyone dies.
You know, the cave bear.
The Tarrasque is the leader of the cave bears. It was a plot the whole time.
Yep,
Fucking bears.
another villager killed by the passage of time. Anywho,
Nah.
so, wait, I'm sorry, where did we leave off there?
Fucking no, dude.
15 Arcana check to see if the temples are part of like the circle to keep this thing trapped.
I got nothing else. Murray's just like, I have been doing fucking non-stop spell casting. I need a break.
Can I give
I see
him
one more
another
circle,
another help?
Unfortunately, with how
Actually, wait.
Ooh, go ahead.
What's
Yeah.
what's your plus on Arcana? I imagine a lot.
What?
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, he got a 15 with it all told.
Look, I fucking I botched it, dude.
There has been a very interesting common occurrence of what looks like to be celestial script that has been written into all of the stonework around here. So there definitely is signs that there could be some kind of magical connection leading from the temples over to the Oblivion Chasm.
Hold on.
But whether or not that's sealing specifically or something else, it's hard to tell. But the temples definitely have some connection to the chasm. The extent you are not smart enough to understand.
So, we have seen Celestial, though, as a language written on these, is the long and short of it here,
I
right?
do speak Celestial, and I do have Riddle Master, which gives me advantage.
Oh my god. You speak Celestial?
Yes!
Oh my...
I'm old, dude. I speak a lot of shit.
I mean, I speak Infernal and Abyssal now, but...
So yeah, I speak Celestial, Common, Primordial, Abyssal, and that's about it.
Nice.
You're forgetting one, by the way, Lucas.
Is it the dark?
The Dark Elf.
Oh, it doesn't have temple in its name, so I didn't
Yeah.
think about it.
Because it also has a sign that we found here, so...
Let's see here. Dude, I'm about to get a fucking sketch pad and be like, what fucking arcane shape is this? I'm about to go through the tomes. Looks like a boot.
Anyways.
Oh my god, we're about to unlock Italy.
Waiting for this all my whole life.
Behold the big bad evil boss!
Pizza!
Pizza!
Yo, Pizza
Whoa.
the Hut!
What was this thing over here?
Over where?
Also looks like a temple.
I think that's the temple we haven't been to yet?
Well, to be fair,
thought it was this
like
Oh,
this
you're right, it
large
is that
map
one.
was the one that we got from this wizard lady over there. So
Yeah, I mean we passed through here like 8 months ago.
You passed through here.
damn, was that? I thought it was only a day ago. What happened?
Yeah, so our path so far has been, we came through here, went this way, killed the spider over here, came this way, swung around through here, ended up over here, and then we've just been kind of going through each of the temples as we get to them.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. Okay, so hold on.
Being a perfect shape and
Okay.
all.
Okay, well, no. It's not even just a perfect shape. Look at the positioning of here. We have, not only is this place of religious significance, it's also of arcane significance. Look, ley lines. I need to check some celestial maps here, but there's a mass reserve of magical energy going throughout these whole tunnels. Possibly.
I'm curious, actually. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off here. You know there was celestial script. Josh, since Murray could read celestial, what did it say in that celestial script there? Or do you want us to go back and check that out?
I mean, a lot of it was scratched out already.
Yeah, a lot of it has been damaged and destroyed over time.
Okay.
But it is, from what you can tell, a celestial poem. A very long celestial poem. The general story that it is telling, how should I put it? Y'all kind of just have seen like bits and portions of it. You don't know if it's an ongoing story or if it's bits and pieces because you only really took a hard look at it over here.
Okay.
But from what the Murray saw is it was talking about, let's see. It was essentially explaining or talking about a story involving protection and defending something. Back from some force. That's the general snippet that you got.
Okay.
Murray, how familiar are you with Celestials?
I mean, I can speak the language, so I would assume I put a little study, but I'm not proficient in religion. So I would say,
Okay.
like, I've done it only as far as was needed to, like, get a decent understanding of Celestial.
Unfortunately, in this case, you probably don't have a good grasp, I'll say,
Okay.
of exactly what this means. It could just be, but it definitely has some magical significance.
If it's a poem, I have an interest, and if this is too much of a reach, you could say no. As somebody who studied music, poetry, everything of that nature, basically for a solid 5 years of my life, would I like have any understanding of like celestial poetry and like what these usually are used for?
Not really.
Okay.
Not you'd have to have the lesson. Well, I'll put it this way: you could, but like we're talking very specifics.
Okay, no worries.
I'll tell. Actually, I will tell you this. In cases, no, that would make sense. I need you to do a history check.
I can do that.
History of religion, and you have to roll high. If you roll over 20,
help action.
I will give you something.
I'll take the help action.
I will give you some very important information.
Beautiful. Help action. Let's see here. We'll go history, because I'm actually pretty good at that. Ah, shit. Hold on. I have a +4 to this. So, over 20. I need a 17 or higher. With the help action, let's see. That is an 18 on the die. That is a 22 total.
22 total, okay. Considering the age and magical, considering the grandeur of Celestials and the age of how just old and ancient these beings are, what is a novel to what would be a normal spell for them? So there is a chance that y'all have come across a old and ancient celestial spell that pretty much encompasses the roadway.
Oh.
So you might be able to decipher what this spell does if you spent a long time reading whatever this novel is. But that would take time.
Okay.
You might be able to get a snippet off of a bit, but yeah.
Okay. We're talking long time here. I'm assuming months, maybe.
Yeah, you have to spend maybe years at the least.
Okay. This would be another
This would be a lifetime of work.
This would be another historical fun. Maybe I should tell Vary about this, you know?
Yeah.
Shoot Vary a sending and be like, hey, brother, I found something neat that you'd like.
Yeah.
If I don't die, I got another century to do this. I can come back.
Most powerful spells, the ones that
I
people don't stop chanting.
am willing to bet, because if it's been across all of these temples that we've seen this is the spell that keeps the temples safe from harm. That's my kind of like theory crafting as we're going through everything here. Because every single temple we've stayed in up to this point has felt almost serene.
I don't necessarily disagree, but there are many gilded things that would absolutely kill you if you touched it.
I mean, how many of them are celestial, though?
Quite a lot, actually.
I think it kind of depends. In this particular case, I don't know that this is meant to induce harm. Fuck, I'm so sad we rolled low on the
Look,
the thing.
at least baseline arcane things that we know about the area. This whole place has religious significance to this forgotten celestial far seal. There's a lot of power in a name, a lot of power in belief. It's how paladins and clerics are so fucking scary. Don't like dealing with them. But even with all that celestial power, in just that, this place itself has magical significance because this whole tunnel system is sitting on ley lines. So this spell, whatever it's going for, is getting constant magic fuel to it. So maybe it's like a long distance abjuration spell. Maybe catch something to seal away within the area. Maybe it's this far seal.
I might have an interesting idea if I can swap out spells on the long rest, actually. Hold on.
At least as far as I know, the spell theoretically is perpetual until, like any spell is broken. Most other enchantments can fall over time, but as long as the ley lines stick around, like, you essentially have infinite mana for an infinite enchantment. Or to keep something extremely powered all the time. Damn, bitch, we were fucking with ley lines in here. You could have died. I hold Grim's shoulder. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry. You know what? You're good. You're alive. Nothing bad happened.
I think he might be muted. I don't know.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Sorry.
There he is.
Muted. I mean, at this point, it's either we do or we don't, right? Like, we're
Yeah.
not gathering any additional information. This is highly speculative.
So, risking it for the biscuit, trying to fucking kill this thing, whatever the hell it is.
Murray,
Assuming we
talk
have
with
to
it.
kill it.
that's
Assuming,
another thing.
I am making a bold assumption.
I'm Murray, do you have see invisibility prepared by chance? If not, I can wait till tomorrow.
How much gold do you have? Because, remember when I said, I went crazy?
Yeah.
So I've forgotten a few spells.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see if it's possible.
If
I might
it's
have it somewhere in here.
if it's not, I need to take a rest and then I can get it set up for tomorrow because there's things I want to see if I
Let's
can
see
see them.
I'm very good at being invisible, not seeing invisible.
Well, the primary reason is because then you can see into the ethereal plane.
I'm aware. Well, I mean, I sorta can. I could cast Detect Magic here to, like, get a general gist of what's going on. Honestly, if we go to the ley line section, I might be able to get a better read on this.
That's a long journey to make.
How long would that be?
I think it's like an hour walk over there, isn't it?
might take you
Hour,
take you
2 hours?
like maybe 30 minutes to get from that area to this area.
We are on the
So it would be like 2 hours,
Okay.
2 or 3 hours.
2 hours.
And then, because, like, the other big thing is, isn't that also in the area we were told specifically by the wall not to go into?
By the Nayola's notes.
Not Neola's notes. It was the first.
Oh, the original
The
notes
original
from the-
notes.
one of the travelers.
Yep.
Yeah, no, yeah, he mentioned to be there's a lot of things to be careful of in this area.
Damn it.
So it's things to keep in mind.
So it's just getting there is a whole adventure in itself.
Yeah, you have experienced what is it? The blue light, the lightless caverns, a bit of the river area, and just the regular tunnels. There are quite a few different ecosystems that y'all haven't even touched up on yet.
All right, and fuck it. Honestly, Graham's kind of right. We do or we don't at this point.
I find myself agreeing, personally. And as much as it's going to be a pain in the ass of a detour, we might want to do it because I think we're better equipped to handle it than most others.
Word. Fuck, I should really. How many magic scrolls do we have?
That's a good question.
Let's see if I can learn some fucking magic here.
I was like, fuck it, whatever scrolls we have, I thought you used already, so.
I have not consumed any because I do not. You had the party funds. I do not.
I mean, I always, whatever we bought in Prestoto, which was a bunch of shit.
Let's see here. I have 10 gold to my name. I'm broke, bitch.
I-
I spent all my money researching to get you out.
You know, 10 gold is like 1,000 silver, right?
I did not know that. I'm a smart man. I'm not good with the money.
I also, remember,
100 silver, but yes.
either way, it's like, we've got 10k silver pieces to go through, another 20 gold
Okay,
pieces, and 6
100
platinum.
silver is still like.
Remember, all of our
I
costs
know
are in
silver
silver.
I'm literally is big money, but even 100 gold, I don't think I can learn like anything above a first level spell.
Keep in mind, take the gold cost and change it to silver.
Yeah.
Very important.
I was about to say, that's like the biggest thing here. We've got 10k silver if you want to take the time to put some fucking spells in your book.
If you give me that 10k, well, I'll be well slept and have like 8 new spells.
How
I
much?
think. How many? Where's our fucking spell scrolls? Where do we keep the inventory?
You tell me. You were the one who was supposed to put
It's been
down.
8 years.
I have another 800 as well.
He's yelling at me to keep track of his spells for him. I'm gonna scream.
Not by look. You fucking usually get the inventory shit, so I'm fucking trying to find it.
All right.
That's
I just
all-
handle the funds.
Go ahead and take your time to learn that.
Yep.
I'm going to say that you can do that over a long rest.
Thank you.
So, is there anything y'all want to discuss or do before you take your rest?
What do you think, Lucas? You're being awfully quiet.
Sorry, I was talking, but I was muted again. Is long rest half hit die or all?
All.
Okay.
Long rest
So
is you get
you're
everything.
back to full HP. But then you regain half of your hit dice, based off of your level, I believe.
Oh, there you go then.
Personally, I do want to get going with our journey, but if this thing does hold horrors and now someone else might discover and figure this out and not be able to handle it as well, I don't know.
Well,
Maybe we just tell them not to interact.
well, how many of them are like us, you know?
Yeah.
I guess my
Could
big
have it in word of the village.
My
Run it over there, say don't trust that thing.
I suppose that's fair. My big kind of concern with this comes back to there's always a chance that the next folks who roll in and ignore all the other warnings like we did are fully capable of doing it. And maybe I'm just not giving the rest of the world enough credit. But I can also count on two hands the number of people that can do the shit that we do on the regular. It's not a lot of people.
True.
Technically, it's more than 2 hands, but that's not the point here.
I don't disagree.
I think this. Let's sleep on it.
That-
And if we change our minds tomorrow, then we'll just leave a note to leave it be. I'll send a sending to the Velbecken, and we can be on our way. But personally, in my own experience and from watching my girlfriend get into trouble time and time again, leaving these lie comes back to haunt you.
No.
Me, as I'm thinking back to the day when Misery had a fucking meteor shot at her at a wizard's tower. Literally the day after we left.
Let's see here. Stone to flesh.
Right. So, at this point, hope you will get that strange message, from Miz.
And then also myself.
Yes.
At some point over the next, 4 hours, Hope looks deeply disturbed, annoyed, and confused.
And with that, you all go to bed.
We're not doing rotating lookout.
I'll
Well,
take
that's up
first.
to y'all.
I'll take first watch.
During your first watch, I need you to make 5 DC 16 checks. Hope. I need you to make 1 for dexterity, 1 for constitution. I'm kidding.
I'm about to fight. Holy shit, that rabbit's coming at me with hands, baby. Let's go.
I'm joking. So, all right, y'all will go and rest. Hope you'll be the first one. Meanwhile, Grem,
Yeah.
you will have a dream.
Okay.
You are, you definitely are a little drunk as you pass out, and you
Mildly
find yourself
buzzed.
mildly buzzed. Oh, you dwarves. And you'll begin to have a very subtle dream of you walking through your hometown, through the tunnels.
Okay.
You're around your family home, just kind of relaxing.
Yeah, my
Going
family
about your
home is a
day-to-day.
very large manor that has a massive tavern bar below it.
And you're having a drink with what seems to be some of your family member. It's a fuzzy dream, it's a hazy dream, but off in the corner of your eye, you are going to see a white rabbit staring at you at the doorway.
Huh. God, I'm about to say something super cringe. Follow the white rabbit?
You get up and begin to follow the
good song.
rabbit. As you get closer, it turns around and darts away.
Huh. Out the door.
Yeah, out a
Which
door.
door is this? The front door of the house?
This would be the front door of the house. The structure doesn't fit with your memory all that much, but it's a dream, you think. You look
Okay.
behind you and you see the bar where some of your family are drinking, and you
Uh-huh.
suddenly see this very subtle darkness start to roll in.
Oh.
You see them stare at it for a second, and then they look back almost like worried as they just disappear. The
Like fade out
darkness
or just poof?
as they fall into it and are almost covered and coated by it
The
before
darkness.
disappearing. And the darkness continues towards you. Towards you. At the doorway that would be leaving your family home, you see the rabbit staring at you again.
Huh. I guess I follow the rabbit out the door.
You begin to walk and follow it. Now outside, you find yourself in a very familiar cavern, the one that you have been walking and wandering through. You look behind you and you see the door to your family home slowly get covered and consumed as well. And you look back, and at this point, the rabbit is gone, and it is now a figure, cloaked in a white robe, face unseen, walking deeper down the cavern.
I guess I'm gonna keep following them down the cavern.
You proceed to wander and follow. And at this point, you end up finding yourself the large chasm. Across the chasm, you see those markings, the ones you saw before. The darkness
Okay.
continues to follow you, but you see the symbols that you've seen before in these temples are glowing across the chasm.
Including the one I haven't seen yet?
No, not that one. You
Okay.
see 4 glowing symbols, not a
Of the
fifth.
5.
And at this point, you
Okay.
look behind you, and the shadow, the darkness, is getting closer and closer to you.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna, I guess, attempt to cross the cavern, given that I probably don't want to get consumed by the darkness.
You begin to take a step. Where do you step?
Oh god, on the tiling for the first symbol.
All right.
If I remember this correctly, you have to follow the symbol tiles.
You do.
Yep.
So let me double check something real quick. Okay. All right. Uh, Looking at it.
You also trying to remember how to do the puzzle?
I do. I want to make sure I give you all the right info. If that makes sense.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was looking at this and I was DMing, I'd probably fuck it up and I'd be the one who wrote it. Not even
Yeah.
joking.
Fair enough. Well, we'll put it this way. To give you a reminder, you do begin to run across the route that you're pretty sure and you remember. You cross around the yellow. Eventually, you come up to another point in time, which you. Do you have that one? Interesting. Wish I pulled up this a little bit beforehand and reviewed it. My own fault. My own damn fault.
It's all good, brother. It happens.
Um, what I will say, yeah, because you unlocked that one, and that one. Okay, here, I can move these now. Yeah, the ones that you have discovered are this one and this one. And I don't think you discovered that one yet. Don't know why that one's out. Anyhow, you begin to make your way across the path that you think you find and that you think. Actually, I know a good way to do this. You begin to walk across the path and you see the symbols are glowing, including
Right.
one of the symbols that you have not seen yet.
Okay, so I do see the 5th. Got it.
You do see the 5th. It was hiding. It was not visible from where you were at, all the way over here. As
I
you
mean,
see it
you're
here is
pointing
You're
at
on a
stuff
different
that I
map.
don't see.
There you go.
there you go.
Yeah.
The one that was hidden was all the way over here,
Uh,
and you were not able to see it from the location you guys were at.
but you could see it from up here.
You could see it from over there. Taking this route, you proceed to head farther and make your way across the route. At this point, the darkness continues to consume, making its way across the cavern. And then it stops at about the halfway point,
Halfway across the cavern.
halfway across the cavern, and then begins to recede.
Okay.
Everything. You notice that there is just nothing where the darkness was. Nothing at all.
What do you mean by nothing at all? Like it's a void?
There's just an empty void.
So
Everywhere you've traveled is just gone.
it's everything behind me is now an empty void.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm across the cavern.
Yes.
So
You're now
what's in front of
looking.
me?
Looking in front, you see the figure. The cloaked individual is just standing there, waiting. And you hear in your head, just a very subtle, "Free me."
Why?
It raises its hand and points out past you,
Behind me?
behind you.
And I assume if I look around behind me, I'm going to just see the void again.
Yes.
Okay. Are you implying that your freedom will prevent destruction?
Yes.
Insight, 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 insight.
Can I tell if it's lying?
Sure.
Um,
Roll insight.
fuck.
If you'd like, you can use Farseal's blessing here. Because you did receive that.
Farseal's- Wait, when did I receive that?
That was like
Very-
the first. That was like 12 sessions ago at the very first temple we stayed at when we got to this area.
Mm-hmm.
Because you left a
Is
prayer.
that a roll with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use Farseal's blessing. Because boy howdy, am I not a wise person.
Add 5 to this roll if you are doing an insight check.
With advantage.
With advantage.
That 20,
Okay.
that 20, that 20, that 20, that 20, that 20.
One net. Learn nothing. Learn nothing.
That would be really funny. No, I rolled a 9 and a 17.
Oh, baby.
So plus 6 on a 17 would be 23.
Okay. As far as you can tell, this thing is telling the truth. As far as you can tell, at least. You feel Farseal's blessing, kind of from what you can, God of Truth, or what you've learned, definitely has helped you in this moment.
What are you called?
You hear the being kind of look over at you and stare. Its hood ever so slightly falling back as it looks at you. You see 3 faces. One of what looks to be a humanoid with feminine features on the left, another which is a man's on the right, and a skeleton staring at you.
God, it's fucking
Farseal.
Farseal.
Free me, Graham. Lest that will happen to everything.
Okay. I think I'm ready to wake up now.
All right.
I want off the wild ride.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Boy, I think I just met fucking Hecate. Like,
And with that, you do wake up in a light sweat. You feel as though your blessing has not been used.
Ooh.
fucking what
Ooh.
does that mean?
You still retain Farseal's blessing.
I just want to say,
Hey.
I think I was right from the jump, but we're gonna find out.
All right. Anywho, let's see. It's the next day. Y'all wake up
I'm going to...
after doing a few more shifts. This is a fairly safe location, to be honest. As far as you can tell, nothing really happens.
Hey, can I take a 15
Sure.
15?
or 10?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for
Go
it.
ahead.
It'll give me a chance to swap out spells here.
Yeah, everyone go ahead and do what y'all need to do.
Copying
me.
over old notes.
Yeah, I need to clean up from my dinner mess and also take the dog outside once.
You're good, bud.
I'll totally feel you. Do what you need
Yep.
to do.
Josh, I think I'm gonna swap out a couple of spells today. Let's see here.
Grab some water.
I think I'm gonna take See Invisibility for sure. Swap out Thunder Wave. I haven't used that in a while. Wait. Is it a second level spell? It is. Hold up. Keep Thunder Wave. Ah! So how you feeling, Josh? You excited?
I mean, I think I should ask you that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like super stressed earlier today because I'm like, well, we're either gonna fight this thing or it's an angel and we're trying to free it. Either way, I'm low-key horrified. Do I have the right amount of shit?
Why
One,
do
two,
celestials'
three,
true forms
four.
always look scary? Because they're trying to scare the shit out of the devils, Andy.
Look, there's a whole fucking reason that in the Bible it goes, be not afraid, because those are the scariest looking motherfucker. If you saw a sphere, like, surrounded by rings with eyes on them that also had wings, you'd shit yourself too. Angels are horrifying. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing a spell. Hold up. How long am I missing a spell for? I guess we'll choose another.
Don't forget that you do have the devil's fork.
We do. I'm writing
Now
that
look.
down too.
I've been dragging that around.
I
The thing
could
is huge.
I could reasonably use this. However, the second I get large enough to be able to use this, I'm too stupid to use it.
That's technically not true. You do have enlarge reduce as a spell.
Hey, remember when I said I forgot a lot of magic?
Okay,
It went a little crazy.
fair enough,
I forgot
fair
a
enough.
lot of magic.
Is
it went
that-
a little crazy.
I have to ask, is that just your lore for the lost fucking
I had
fucking
a
character
heart
sheet?
attack. It was bad. I was researching this shit for 6 months. I went through a lot. It was not great for any party involved.
Honestly,
I would
could
much
you,
rather leave it in the past.
could you remind me, actually, what did you end up doing with the thing?
The crit.
I thought they
I
gave it
believe I
to.
still have. Oh, well, I gave it to the wizard and I had the crypt heart to study together.
Yeah.
And we agreed to study with it for as long as we could to like make a portal to like a different dimension and shit.
Yeah. Whatever the
Last
fuck
I
that guy's
knew,
name was.
I don't remember. But I knew like the area was destroyed and guards were coming. I was like, if I get caught with this shit, I'm turbo arrested. I did so much illegal shit doing that. So I believe Murray would have pocketed it if I remember correctly. But that was also a long time ago.
My eyes, I recall it. I thought, what's his face, the guy who got the portal for us to go into Lang, fucked off with it. Because he's like, I can't be here. You guys can't fucking let me get caught. I'm gonna take this shit and go.
But both of us, like, it was a joint effort research into this.
Yeah.
Because we were both interested in this topic.
And then he
Like-
left with it.
And then-
him leaving with it checks out. I'm trying to remember his name right now.
Because I don't remember his fucking name either. But it's the guy who was like, I'm gonna hold open the portal for you. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. I need to take this shit. I'm out. I'll see you guys in Goldland, though. Peace. And then he teleported out.
No, like I have half the research notes. He's got the
Yep.
fucking other half. I can show you them. You probably shouldn't look though. It's bad. This is not a good time.
I feel like the only person who crashed out harder than Hope during that entire time frame was the Murray, because he's actively going insane.
Look, looking to the other side is not great.
Actually, I know one other spell I want to take. It is 2nd level as well. We'll swap out visibility, I think.
Let's see here. Unfortunately, I cannot find any spell scrolls that we had, which means I either took everything I physically could for the moment,
Alright.
but I felt
Oh.
like this wizard
Let-
had some fucking spell
She did.
scrolls.
Yeah, and you got all of them, I believe.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out where I put that shit, because the Discord is fucking everywhere, and I did not fucking copy paste it into my notes. 'cause I'm dumb.
Let me check loot and bounties. Hold on.
Cool.
Moongraze sword. Bottle web.
It is my own fault, but it is what it is.
Map of the North. 1 resilient sphere. 4th level scroll. 4 absorb elements scrolls. 1st level spell scrolls. 1 mage armor at a 1st level. Rations and 114 silver pieces.
There you go.
Let's see here. So I can learn Resilient Sphere. I can
In
learn
here.
Absorb Elements. That shit's gas, actually.
Can I have one of those?
There's 4. Have one.
Bet.
I just need one to copy. Actually, you know what? All of you take this. This shit's easy to cast. Hold on, I'll teach you. Let's see here. Spell scrolls. Let's see here. I have mage armor already. For anyone who's not wearing... Actually, you know what? Fuck, I could just use that and not waste a spell slot. That's great. I'm gonna take that shit. My base AC is 9 anyway, so this helps. This helps a lot. Let's see here. Rations and 114 silver.
I'll have the 114
otherwise-
silver. Give me 1 second here.
Let's see here. Resilient sphere.
270.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're just taking care of some house cleaning.
I believe you got a what is it?
Where's
Scroll? Did you give everyone in the party? one of those
yeah,
scrolls?
everyone gets 1 casting of absorb elements. Super easy to cast. If we need to be resistant to one type of elemental damage on a reaction, you just hold this shit in front of you, say the keyword here, and the scroll should burn, and you should be resistant to that element. Once you get hit with that element, you can throw it back at them. I.e., mechanically, you get some.
It's like a
whatever
D6 of
elemental you
damage.
get hit with,
Yeah.
yeah, you get an extra D6 to hit back with.
Dude, I fucking love Absorb Elements. It's such a cool spell.
It makes the initial hit resistant and lets you swing back with it. So like if it was big fireball coming at you, you could have the fireball damage and then hit them back for a little bit of damage. It's fucking great abjuration.
It's just a reaction, dude. It's fucking sick. Reaction spells are so cool in this game, man.
Let's see, yes they are.
It was like one of my favorite changes. I'm sad it got turned off.
You know what? I'll give Roll20 shit. At least I kept all of the fucking books that I bought here and I can throw everything in. Let's see here. What else did I get? Resilient sphere. I'm also going over the notes that I have because like, damn, it has been a minute since I've read all this shit.
I also need to go over the VODs and see like a couple of specifics because I know you bought some shit in Persona. I don't know if you wrote it down though.
What level scroll is this?
First level.
Okay.
Like like it's super easy to cast. Anyone can do it. You just have to say the correct phrase and like you just read that line there, say the power line, fucking Plasdak or something. Nah, that's bad.
Even an idiot like me can
Thank
cast
you.
this spell. An idiot like you is
Thank
correct.
you. I don't know, it's generally just like protect against fire or some shit, and it does it. It's great.
All right. At this point, you have all woken up. You have distributed goods. Where are y'all going? Or is there anything you want to talk about before you head out and choose a destination?
So, how are we feeling?
Great,
Ah,
fantastic.
I was muted. I would like to relay what happened in my dream to them.
You relay the story.
Okay, so we did just stumble across an imprisoned Celestial.
I'm thinking that is more and more accurate. Yes.
Looks terrifying for a celestial.
Okay, I'm gonna cast something real quick here. Starting off the day and we're already gonna burn through a 2nd level spell here. I wanna cast... Okay, Lucas, Grem, is it alright if I take a peek at what it is each of you has seen?
I mean, how?
Magic is a wonderful tool.
No, if like 2 casters could like cast detect thoughts and mind meld, it's fucking wild, dude.
Oh, by the way, there might be another me. Just FYI.
Fucking what?
Look, I don't know.
You can't just say shit like that and not let me study it. What the fuck happened?
Look, we might be meeting up with Misery as we're coming out of the cave. All right, I might need to fuck off for a little bit to find out what the fuck is going on, because I'm a little confused. I kind of got a sending from myself last night, and I'm not really sure what to do about that information right now.
Okay, how long have you been here? Question mark.
According to me, the whole time. Anyways, whatever. Story for another time.
I'm confused, concerned, but also interested in magical phenomena. We're gonna talk about this.
Lucas,
We're gonna talk about this.
with your permission, I would like to take a look at your memories and see what it is you saw that day.
Sure. Give me a second.
You're not Lucas. Down.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. If you want to see that monstrosity, then go for it.
Hope is going to cast Detect Thoughts, and I'm going to look over the memories of both Lucas and Grem to see specifics of, like, what it is we may be dealing with here.
Okay. What level is the spell?
Second level.
Second level. You peer through Lucas's thoughts and are unable to... Lucas, you're unable to clearly... How should I put it? You begin to think about the thing that you've seen. And Hope, all you see is the rabbit. Go ahead and when you look through Graham, the same thing happens. Roll me a wisdom.
Saving throw or just like a straight check?
An insight check.
Okay, that'll do. I'm gonna say, Josh, is it alright if I've put on the golden scale mail for today?
Yeah, you'd have plenty of time to
Beautiful.
put it on.
We're just gonna go with that. I don't know if that's gonna cut it, because we've been needing some high rolls for this. Insight is a 17.
17? Yeah, something's definitely off from what they told y'all, but the fact that you see the rabbit in both cases just kind of hopping around the caverns like you've seen yourself, little weird.
And Graham, you think that, and like I'm just kind of like following Graham's dream. Does it stay basically the same, but instead it's the rabbit, not the person?
Yeah, you just see the rabbit. You don't even see his dream though.
I don't see
you
the
just see the
dream.
rabbit, and you just no. Here's the thing: both Lucas and Grim, you don't see anything. You just see the rabbit
And it's
off
just
in the corner of a cavern, and you're just following the rabbit, and that's it. That's
Okay.
all you see. There's no details of what they've told you are present in their memories.
Is the rabbit staring at me the whole time, or is it just kind of like walking along?
It never looks at you. You just kind of are watching them follow the rabbit, and that's it. No words are spoken. No other actions are taken. Just a very small rabbit with red eyes being followed down a route, never looking at you, even though you're looking at their memories.
I think I'd be more worried if it did stare straight back at me, even through the memory. Does this feel like it's a modifying memory, or like something is trying to hide itself from what I'm trying to find here?
There's nothing you can do that would give you that information.
Okay. In that case...
Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Fucking. Sorry, I have a lot of spells. I'm still preparing them.
Grab Lucas. Any feedback?
I kind of like relay that I don't see anything besides them following the rabbit. I know that could mean a few things, but if Grem feels like it might be a smart idea to do this, then I don't have a reason to doubt Grem. If it does come down to it, we'll just kick its ass.
I mean, everything was indicative to me that not getting the Celestial out of its cell will lead to the demise of the world.
Well, there's kind of 5 of those going on at the moment. But
It also could be lying, could be trying to get us to do it. Sorry, continue.
well, let me ask you this, Grem. When it told you that, did you have any reason to think that it was lying to you? That this was
No, in
indeed...
fact, I had very strong reason indicated to me that it was literally telling the truth, as it was the god of truth.
Fair enough. I was about to say, even despite the fact that it named itself. Alright,
I mean, that's why I asked for a name, right?
of course. And honestly, thank you so much for that. Alright, I think there's only one thing left to do. Let's go to that last tunnel. Or sorry, not that last tunnel, the last temple. We'll find the last room. And then I suppose we'll just be ready for a fight and hope that there isn't one. Does that sound alright?
I think that's the best we got.
Word. Hold on.
Murray, you're so old.
I am old.
It's like the hip old uncle trying to be cool with the young kids.
What about it? I've been on this rock for like 80-some years. I think I lost track a little bit. I gotta go check when my birthday was.
Oh, God.
All right.
Let's see here. I will take Chromatic Orb. I will take Absorb Elements.
Dude, Chromatic Orb is such a good spell, actually.
So, that being said, you're all going to the temple.
The last one we haven't found yet.
All right. What route do you want to go? Feel free to take the drawing tool and draw it out.
Very good. Which one is the last one we haven't been to yet? It's...
As far as you can tell, noted-wise, the rabbit ran off this direction.
This direction. And it's like up towards here, I imagine. So,
Possibly.
unless anybody has objections, because we do have the big fuck-off lantern, and Grem can drag the fork for a little bit. Or Grem can use the lantern, and Murray can keep dragging the fork.
I've had a thought. Like, I can get... Yo, I have a homie in the Feywild, alright? He's Bicorn. I could get him here, and, like, maybe we could attach the fucking, torch to him, and he could, like, hold it for us. I could just cast Phantom Seed, and, like, maybe the force could hold it.
Yeah! I mean, I won't say no to it.
I just need, like, 10 minutes. I just get
Do you
homie
need the
out.
spell? I mean, if you have the spell, and you have
I
10
can-
minutes, yeah.
I don't need to prepare it. I can just look at it from my ritual. I can just cast it from my book. I just have to cast it from my book.
Low-key,
Fair
Illusory Steed has been like one of the biggest MVPs of our campaign.
Here, excuse me. I need 11 minutes if I'm gonna be specific, but you know, give or take 10 minutes.
We can take
You can do
11
that.
minutes.
That's fine. All right, and with that, you bring up you make a circle.
I think just my shadow, like as I start enchanting words, my shadow gets a little bit long, and then a horse walks out of it.
You'll see a unicorn with this like dark ashy skin. It almost casts no shadow.
He's pretty chill.
You can hear deep in your voice the Murray.
Hold on, say it one more time. Sorry, I'm deaf.
Master, you have summoned me, the Murray.
My friend, I have just a favor to ask of you.
want?
We need only some assistance and protection through some of these holes. Would you mind holding this powerful scepter to protect us from magics of ice and deep cold?
Do you have a rope to tie it to me?
Absolutely. Hold on, I have a whole like he just pulls out like a bit of a saddle setup, so it's like kind of comfortable for him. Just like, hold on,
Literally got a
you
whole
tie
saddle
here.
set up. It's like a turret.
All right.
Hey,
You
look,
proceed.
look. Sometimes I ask him for rides. Like, I gotta be prepared.
He looks at you and he's like, "This will suffice for now. I expect something in return for this extra service later, though."
Oh, of course, of course. Like, I have the material components ready to like, for the spell to be burned and shit.
Mm-mm. He's primarily talking in what seems to be. What do you speak of, Sylvan, Abyssal, and Elvish?
Common, primordial, celestial. I'm pretty sure unicorn speaks celestial.
We'll say he does.
I think.
All right. Anywho, with that, with a bicorn in tow, y'all can traverse the tunnels.
I think we're gonna start making our way this way towards where the devil's temple was, and then we saw the rabbit like heading this way, right?
So you begin to head down at this intersection. You do notice that the area up here is a very interesting area, just so you know.
Oh,
It looks to be almost devoid of life. Well, honestly, with the cavern stuff, you can still kind of see it with light flickering and dashing, unlike the darkness over here. Um, but it does seem to be almost desert-like and arid. But before you investigate, you're not going that way. So you end up going to the darkness. You see the creatures that would scream, charge, and explode at you almost seem to back away from the light and avoid you all, clinging or squeezing to the walls. As you enter, or they enter the area for some smaller areas, you see them crawl against the wall and slightly burn and tinge at the bright heat of the lamp that you all carry. Their forms and faces seem spectral. Um, but now in the light, you can see that they're made up of what seems to be like bone and how should I put it? It looks like shadow has been melded together as they cling against the wall, trying to avoid the light. A slight scream coming from their mouths as you pass.
oh Jesus!
Some of them, unable to escape, burn up and instantly die as the rock around them freezes and then melts. You continue on past the temple where the devil resided to the crossroad. At this point, looking to your left, right, and straight ahead, you see that the rabbit has gone left. Uh, you see its red eyes staring at you all. But Graham and Lucas, you see something slightly different. Both of you see that the rabbit no longer has one single head. It now has two. 4 eyes now rest upon you all as it bounds back towards the temple.
I'll lean over to Graham. You see that, right?
He's dead.
You muted. You muted.
Every time. Sorry, because
Press to talk. Press to talk.
I'm aware.
You're fine.
So I don't do press talk. I just do fucking toggle mute.
It would explain the 3 heads from before.
And you still trust it?
What's that?
And you still trust it?
It. I can't think of a reason why it would be like. The threat that it like put towards me seemed genuinely like concerned with.
All right.
Like I
Let's
said,
see here.
We can keep going.
Hold on, quick question. Murray and Hope see this thing as well. There's just a fucking two-headed rabbit in front of us now, right?
No, no, you don't see that.
Did we just see the
Oh,
rabbit?
No normal rabbit.
I know
No,
what
it's
I'm
back.
gonna
It is what it
do.
is.
Actually,
It's
I
nothing
don't.
different.
I don't know if it will work. Like as we're following the rabbit.
What are you planning to do as you've been following the rabbit like this for a while? You've seen no difference. You do not
Cast.
see what Graham and Lucas see.
I know, but with their like little discussion back there, I kind of want to cast See Invisibility and stare into the ethereal plane and see what I see.
Sure. You
And
can cast the See Invisibility.
And if you want me to upcast it at a 4th level to see if I get more information, I'll do that. I got 2 4th level spells. I'll burn one of them for this.
Sure.
Alright, bet.
You cast See Invisibility. How long does it last?
An hour.
Okay. You look and you see a one-headed rabbit.
Hmm. And what's like the vibe of the ethereal plane around me? Do I see anything like shifting within that here?
Around you, what you see. Fair point, actually. As you go walking down, the rabbit is just the rabbit. You don't see anything special. No, it's not tied to the ethereal plane at all, it seems.
Okay.
As you continue in, though, you do see the creatures. Those, ghastly visages. But what you also notice is these, like, string-like tendrils. You actually pass them as it first comes up, that are all attached to these creatures and seem to be going back towards the way that you came, that you're following.
Like they're all attached towards the temple that the devil was from?
They all seem to be attached to something.
Okay.
So as you make your way over here, you eventually come up to a temple, and like usual, y'all will see the rabbit, some of it, for some you two-headed, hop into the temple. Hope, what you will notice is that there are hundreds of these small fibers, these small little, like, gooey tendrils that are coming out of this temple. Some of them are connected, and not only that, you begin to see that they're surrounding the temple is about 8 to 10 different of those spectral creatures that go after individuals in the light. All of them seem to be almost trying to get away from you. They're trying to keep their distance from you guys and the torch. But their origin seems to go to the temple.
Hope's gotta, like, slowly pull out her rapier just in case.
Okay. So, with that, what would you like to do? You're currently about 30 feet away from the temple entrance, one very similar to all the ones you've been in.
Okay. I think we're gonna go quietly up to the door and open it up.
All right. Anyone else? Anything else from anyone else?
Yeah, shit.
Second. I'm just trying to figure out which map we're on.
That's fine.
Bum, 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 bum.
Is there
No,
any
you-
preparation?
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna use a scroll to cast mage armor, so I don't have to burn a spell slot.
am going to kind of like go more quietly as I'm opening up the door. So because scale
Gonna hide.
mail disadvantage.
gonna
Yeah,
hide?
I'm joining
Roll a stealth check.
Lucas here.
Graham, you're muted if you're saying anything.
I have not said anything, no.
Okay.
Graham is always ready.
19.
17.
A 19. 17. Nice, nice. Solid, solid.
Just-
All right.
Not to brag, pretty terrible at stealth. That's a 12.
Fair
Not a
enough. You got a 10. Look at that, Murray. Someone beat you.
Holy crap.
I mean, I roll stealth with disadvantage. Like,
So do I.
Yeah,
The heavy
fair.
armors. I see.
We all stealthing in here.
I mean, I'm quietly opening up the door with you guys. Like, see, Hope looks a little uneasy as she pulls out a sword.
We're the densest, angriest dwarf this side of the Mississippi. And then we also have the bull in the China shop wizard. Fantastic.
It'll be fine.
Alright. So you want to go ahead and open up?
We're gonna go ahead and open it up.
Alright. So you begin to open up and see a very familiar looking temple. This one is dark though, and it seems more eerie than the others, unsettling. And you can also just hear this breathing
13.
sound
Whoa,
Coming-
what the fuck?
coming from all of the light snuffing creatures in this room. They're all surrounding what seems to be a pit in the very center. Across the way, you also see what looks to be a symbol, though.
Great.
Oh,
Do these void creatures remind me at all of like anything to do with like the place we were stuck at?
the spiders.
Yeah, with the spiders
Um,
laying and shit.
I will put it this way, you definitely get a weird sense that they could possibly be adjacent to these things.
Like I do got like this the hold on, it was a long time ago. It's like this whispers of the void type shit. Do I hear whispers trying to get into the back of my
Yeah,
head right now?
genuine question.
want-
Because I do speak Abyssal. Is there
I
like
don't-
anything being said right now?
Do you
I don't want to access that shit. I want to know if like is something trying to tickle the back of my brain right now.
It's up to you. Yes or no.
Hell no.
Yes. Fuck yes.
You try to put that thought to the back of your mind for now. You actively try to not think about that.
I heard the voices one too many times. I'm not sure if I want to hear them again.
Yeah, you don't have to. As far as you considered, like you're smart. You know how to block things out, and that's something you don't want to revisit. So you don't.
As soon as it's the thought of reaching out, it was like, I think if I open that door, I can't close it.
That's
Possibly.
fair.
But looking in, this is what you see. Now, Hope, you see something slightly different. You see going and reaching out is this multi-eyed skeletal creature with an enlarged skull and no lower jaw. Coming from it are these mass of string-like tendrils that are connected to all of these creatures. From the very center, this being, it's massive. It's about the size of like, what was it, a 3x3 square, moving and shifting, and you see this light start to form as through one of the eye sockets you begin to notice and see one of these creatures start to crawl out. The rest of you will slowly start to see from the very center, about about 10 feet above, I'd say 15 feet above where the hole is, another one of these creatures starts to slowly start to form out of thin air as it breathes in life, and it proceeds to slowly float over to the side here, joining with the others. You currently have the light out, correct?
Yeah.
My homie Mr. Steed has got it.
Okay, is he
I've
outside?
not come up with a name for him yet.
Okay. So right now, the bicorn is right outside with the lantern peeking in just ever so slightly, and the staff that y'all have as well. At this point, there's kind of a standstill. They are not interacting with you guys, and you have not interacted with them.
Are they staring at us?
No, None of them are staring at you.
So they haven't even noticed us yet.
No, they have not noticed you.
I'm minding their fucking business. Okay.
Yeah, you see that one of them now is coming up the stairs, floating, the newly birthed one. And at this point, your light just ever so barely cracks into this room.
Should we back out?
What? All right, just like Josh, what the fuck am I looking at here? From I guess like as a genuine character perspective, like, am I looking at an eldritch horror beyond all comprehension
Can I
here?
roll, like an arcana?
Yeah.
To, see if I've like seen this in my nightmares or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Like,
That's somewhere there.
I want to see if this is like, first of all, if it's anything to do with like the Spiders of Lang, or if this is just some other dickhead of the week trying to find their way in.
No, don't know. I'll put it this way. Oh, say that again, Lucas.
I thought that these guys would have been the like the light snuffer stuff that we got that lantern for.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But like,
You see, this room is filled with light snuffers.
Okay.
That's what all of these creatures are.
Okay,
And you
so
just
it is
saw
those
one be
things
birthed.
that we ran into with.
Yep. That went screaming and explode at y'all.
So
And did a lot of damage. Like base, I'll tell you, they did a base of 15 cold damage when they exploded. Next to you.
they're fucking scary. And this is this is where I'm seeing the gigantic skull is like right here in the center of the mass, right?
Yeah, it's actually like raised up, and it's pretty much a armless, jawless skeleton. Phantom skeleton. Only you can see this. By the way, no one else does. You do see that its form begins to become less ethereal the lower you look at it. And that's pretty much what you see. The skull is elongated, though. It does not look humanoid. It looks more like alien-ish, and it has multiple eyes. But each one of those eye sockets has tons of these little like threads that you have associated to being attached to each and every one of these things.
Are we looking at a demi-lich? Fuck. Okay. So I think what we're gonna
At
do
this point,
is
you slowly see the shadow is now starting to crawl up. What are you all doing?
I feel like I'm gonna signal us to back the fuck out because there's some spooky shit in here.
Okay.
Beat a hasty
Speed
retreat
to pull out.
after
a little
like Hope is going to like scribble down the rune and we're getting the fuck out.
Do you move the bicorn and leave the temple area a little bit?
I suppose yes.
I think we're just backing straight up from the door here.
All right. And with that, the shadow will eventually come up to the door where the bicorn is, about here. Your light source is encompassing it. And the moment it takes one single step into the light, you begin to hear a scream and it back away. And then you hear another scream. And another scream. And another scream.
Well,
You hear
well, good
screams
on that one.
behind you. You hear screams filling the entire room. And before you know it, you feel as though the entire caves are screaming
Okay.
that pitch. And we'll continue that next game.
You motherfucker. Oh my
Great.
god.
Well, I
What-
don't like that.
like as we're ending, well, if it helps, Lucas, at least we're trying to kill the Eldritch Horror, not free one.
Yeah, I guess.
I will say it's really funny that Lucas is 0-2 on guessing if things are trying to kill us or not.
I don't know. It still might be trying to kill us. Look, I kind of agree with Lucas.
No,
Get the fuck out.
well, because what I'm talking about specifically is like, do you guys remember when we were in the realm of Lang and it's like, oh hey, look, the doll. You followed the doll. It took you to the safe place. The Jerem's like, I don't think I
nope,
trust
I
this
don't
doll.
trust that.
Yeah.
I've been here long enough. I do not trust that thing.
Look, if you see, I can't agree with your judgment though. If you see a lost doll in the middle of a void dimension filled with eldritch horrors, you don't follow that shit. You'll die.
Look, I followed it the first time and we were right. That's all I'm saying.
And now I've seen the Eldritch Horror, and yeah, no, I don't want to follow it.
Although,
I know it's fun.
technically, well, I guess angels are Eldritch Horror in their own special way.
Either way, it was terrifying.
Anyways, we're in for a fucking spook here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because if it is those things, then did we actually kill any of them when we ran
The
into
lantern actively kills them.
them? Okay, cool.
Like, we've killed several of them as we're walking by.
Technically, I don't think you've actually killed any.
I'm just going off of what you've told me because it's been destroyed.
Oh, no, you killed some walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
literally-
beforehand, they just run into you and explode. And
Yeah.
really kill you.
I'm talking about, like, specifically with the lantern itself. We've,
Yeah, you
quote
killed,
unquote,
like, 3
killed them.
Yeah, you killed like 3 or so. It did take about like 2. It did take about like maybe 12 to 10 to 20 seconds to kill them though.
I mean, that's
was-
fine.
So yeah, keep that in mind. It's not instantaneous.
No,
It
but
takes them a minute to burn and to get toasty.
it is also, like, such a large ray that it's hard for them to walk through anyways.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll see what happens next game. We'll
I'm
be starting with combat, so
only
Great.
horrified.
I
yeah.
assume that it's tower defense. Or not tower defense, more of like a,
I
what, like
feel,
a King of the Hill kind of.
I feel like it's
5e
more
tower defense.
horde shooter until we get to the crevasse,
Yeah,
and
horde
then it's tower defense.
We'll find out.
Because
Uh,
if all the caves are screaming, then it's probably all the ones that are floating out and about in those caverns that are coming
Oh,
for us.
Josh, I have an interesting question. Is this taking place during the fight with the beholder?
Who knows?
What do you mean?
Shit, and who knows? And we ain't know shit.
I'm waiting for an answer to
You don't
this.
have a
For...
sense of time in these tunnels.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
We've been here for years, as far as I know. Even though it's been
You don't-
days.
It's been like
You don't
3
know to
days.
watch?
I'm so
Yeah.
curious. I'm so curious. I'm gonna be excited as hell, though.
Just start suddenly making death saving throws.
I don't even think I'm gonna have to...
Constitution saving throws.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the closest you've come to killing me, was that fucking death ray that you had.
Yeah, so close.
Like,
Anywho.
Alrighty,
Anyways,
folks. Well,
but yeah,
that's it.
Next session will be combat. Glad we are able to play so soon.
you mentioned
so-
you mentioned the
yeah.
17th. I'm down for another game this month if folks are free.
Would that be the 17th or 18th? Actually, what?
I'm going off of
Yeah,
what you said in the chat.
How about let's try. I think it's the 18th. That's a Thursday.
Let me see.
Yeah.
18th is a Thursday.
If we do games on Thursdays, how does the 11th and 18th look like for everyone?
I can do that.
I can personally do both.
My in-laws are gonna start being in town until after Christmas.
Okay. On the 11th, you said?
On the 11th, I might be available, but I know for the 18th they will be here.
Okay.
Okay. And to be honest, that'll be my last week here too until I have to leave. So, and after that, I don't think we'll be meeting back until
After
Probably
the New
sometime
Year's.
after the New Year.
literally probably like the 8th. So if we can get a game in on the 11th, even a short one, that'd be awesome. At least just do the combat.
Jared, what do you think?
I can try and do that. Yeah,
All right, cool.
I'll see where I'm at.
11th should work fine for me.
Cool. We have a soft thing on the 11th. Corbin, you let us know if it works or not. Okay.
I'll
Will
fucking
do.
bitch at you guys week of to see if things are gonna work out or not.
Cool. Other thing about all that. Hope y'all get better. Damn.
Yeah,
Everyone's
fucking
sick
two
right now.
you
Yeah.
bastards sick. Jesus.
Fuck.
Going on.
Yeah, everyone's
I'm so
getting
sorry.
sick.
I haven't
Half the
yet.
people
Knock
at
on
my
wood.
work were sick.
Oh fuck.
No.
Yeah. So we'll see. They also worked the snowstorm that was up here, so
That would also kind of do it. That'll fuck you up real bad if you're not careful.
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
snowstorm that was. It was
Dude,
wild.
I had to fucking dig out my car yesterday to get through everything. It was such a fucking pain in the ass.
That is how it goes. I was Brady got home late. He's like, I'm gonna go shovel, and I realized, oh gosh darn, I should have done that during the day.
It's whatever.
Went out at like 8 p.m.
I'm-
to shovel.
I'm not gonna lie, it would have been like, while it probably would have helped things along, there's also like the problem of like, especially with the amount of snow that was going on yesterday, it was like you shoveled and then an hour later all of your progress was gone. Literally
yeah,
all of it.
It's definitely a timing thing, but you don't need to get some of it away.
Oh,
it frees
absolutely.
up.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, I have another fun thing I can describe the start of the fight before I forget.
Oh,
before
baby.
I forget. So Hope, you know the strings.
Yeah.
You start to hear that sound of rope being pulled very tightly. That zzz sound.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you start hearing that, but like 50, maybe 60 fold. If it helps. If it helps you.
Hey,
Anyway.
so I'm gonna
Go to sleep with that.
I want you to know I'm gonna talk to you about a spell I've been meaning to update. Oh god, I'm so
Find out
scared.
about that later.
I'll talk to you about it. I'll shoot you a DM. We'll fucking figure it out afterwards.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all took a long rest though. That's great.
I genuinely, after the fight with the devil, I was like, look, we're either gonna end up fighting a mutated angel or something else is gonna show up. We probably want spells for this.
By the way, that's good. I just saw the post.
Which one?
That's
Oh,
my
funny.
turn.
Yeah, the fucking rabbit.
Like, this is just Monty Python.
That's the most ornery little thing you ever did see.
It's horrifying. Look at it.
Where's the beast? Is it next to the rabbit?
It is the rabbit.
Oh, no, it is the rabbit. There's nothing
Beautiful.
wrong with that. I don't know.
It's the most dangerous thing in existence. All right. Y'all get some rest, okay? Feel better.
You too. Catch you later, bud. Thanks for running stuff.
No problem.
Thank you.
Later, guy.
Alright.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Yeah, still no level. Oh well. Alrighty, folks. That was a fairly short one tonight, so let me go find somebody to raid. I was expecting us to go at least another, like, 20-30 minutes, but that's perfectly fine. I think let's raid some Zeros tonight, because Zeros is doing shenaniganery. Alright. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. Let me see here. Schedules in the Discord. Let me see. For right now, it looks like tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming. I'm doing Magic tournament stuff. I literally, Riley and I are going into a Magic tournament for, I think it's Final Fantasy Commander shit is what we're going to be doing. So, you know, wish us luck. It's going to be a fun little time. I hope things go well. There's going to be a little participation card that we're going to get for it, and I'm super excited to go through everything. Let me see. Is there anything else? I did say Helldivers for this Sunday. I might tweak that to either Darktide or or Night Rain, because the Night Rain DLC came out, and I want to fuck around with that shit. And I also have some friends who are like, hey, new Darktide shit is out. Do you want to play? And I was like, all right, sure, why not? So I might be playing with Alonzo and Ryan. We'll see how things go. But, till then, folks, go say hi to Zaros for me. Be safe, be kind. I love you all, and I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.